Good morning. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. My name is Ricardo Sandoval, and this video is for week 4 of Biology 225, Microbiology at Los Angeles Pacific University for the summer 1 term. This lab again is lab 7. This is called Bacteria Identification through Functional Media Motility Testing. So motility itself, of course, refers to movement. And we'll be talking about or seeing what's called flagella, kind of little hair-like extensions on bacteria, hopefully. This is a multi-day lab. In today's lab, I'll be inoculating, or in this case, stabbing cultures or growths or CFUs, colonies, that I previously grew on TSA or tryptic soy agar. Into what's called motility test agar. So I wanted to quickly go through the supplies I'll be using for this part of the experiment. So I have a motility test agar here. I'm going to label the E. coli, and it's a bit turbid. Hopefully it will still work. But that's E. coli. And then this one, again, motility test agar. This one will be for my S. epidermis. And then I still have my Petri dish for my E. coli, and then my Petri dish for my S. epidermis. The Petri dishes and the motility agar have been in my fridge for several days. I let them out for about an hour and a half, just so they could come to room temperature. I have this tea light again that I'm going to use to sterilize these 2 tubes of motility agar. And then in here I have alcohol, and these are just 2 jumbo straightened paper clips that are sterilizing in alcohol that I'm going to use to collect the CFUs, or the colonies, from the Petri dishes, and that's what I will stab into the motility agar here. Okay. And then just one quick little difference here. So tryptic soy agar, which is this, as you can see, is solid. Motility agar, it's mostly solid, but it's a bit loose, so it's quite viscous, but it needs to be a bit loose for the motility portion of it, to see if the bacteria, the E. coli, and the S. epidermis, Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus epidermis, have that movement. So after I stab them, these will go into my incubation location, which is my dark closet in my home office for 2 days. So today is Wednesday, so around Friday afternoon, Saturday, hopefully we'll have some sort of growth. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to get started. So the first step here is I'm going to flame the tip of the tube for my E. coli. So let's just move the epidermis out of the way. Again, E. coli. So let's gonna put that aside. Okay, so that's flamed. E. coli Petri dish. Let's move tea light out of the way. So now I'm going to grab one of these paper clips, pull out all the alcohol, and just kind of bang it dry. And again, I cleaned my table before I started this experiment with the 10% bleach solution. So I'm going to remove my lid here, and then I'm going to attempt to collect some colonies. Here, let's see if this works. Not sure if I'm doing this right, but let's hope. Okay, so hopefully that's what I need to do. Now this is going to go straight in to the tube here, one way in, same way out. And that's it. This is going to go into some bleach. Let's put the lid back on the E. coli, move it to the side. Flame this tube. And then lid up. And the same procedure for the S. epidermis. So tube is flame. Petri dish for the S. epidermis. Lid off. My sterilized paper clip. Okay. And then just going to collect some colonies here. Just drawing my paper clip through the agar to get some things here. Okay. So again, straight in and straight out. And then into bleach that will go. And we're going to flame this again. Okay, lid on, and that's it. So these will sit for 2 days, and then we'll reconvene after that. Thank you. All right. Good morning. Today is Sunday, June 7th, 2020. My name is Ricardo Sandoval, and this is a continuation or the final portion of lab number 7, bacteria identification through functional media motility testing. This lab is for week 4 of Biology 225, microbiology at Los Angeles Pacific University. So in this lab, what I did several days ago, on June 3rd, is I stabbed or inoculated, I took cultures from my petri dish of Staphylococcus epidermidis and Escherichia coli, and then using a sterilized jumbo paper clip. That paper clip then got stabbed straight down into motility agar. And this agar has been sitting in my incubation location, my dark temperature controlled closet in my home office since Wednesday, June 3rd. Since after 2 days, I didn't see anything happening. And due to work schedules, today's the first day that I've been able to look at them. So on Wednesday, June 3rd, when I stabbed the paper clip with the colony forming unit, CFUs, if you will, into the agar. Both agars were completely clear, just some bubbles in them. And so what I'm looking for now to see if the S. epidermidis and the E. coli are motile, that they have flagella, little kind of propeller-like hair things that move them around the bacteria, is I'm looking for turbidity or cloudiness in the motility agar. So that if I see basically just a straight line where I stabbed the agar, the bacteria obviously hasn't moved. Versus if it's cloudy or turbid, the flagella, of course, of the bacteria has moved, causing the cloudiness throughout the motility agar. So we're going to start with the motility agar for the E. coli. And hopefully you can see here, I'm just going to put it against my glove. There definitely is quite a bit of turbidity here in comparison to what it was when I started the process on Wednesday, June 3rd. So this is much more turbid. So I would definitely say here that for the E. coli, It's motility positive, if you will. The flagella are there and have moved around the motility agar. I mean, you can see quite a bit of turbidity, kind of like the top half, if you will, of the motility agar. Now, as far as the S. epidermis, this looks pretty much unchanged from what it looked like when I incubated it starting on Wednesday, June 3rd. I mean, there's a tiny bit of turbidity up here at the top of the tube. I don't know if I would call that motility. Again, I can't see a stab line. So, I mean, there's a little bit here, so perhaps there was some flagella up here that moved around, but as far as the remainder of the tube, it's very, very clear. And I'm in a very bright room here in my garage. So I would mostly say that this is motility negative. Okay, so motility again refers to movement. We tested E. coli and Staphylococcus epidermis, and it very much appears that the Staphylococcus epidermis was motility positive, while the S. epidermidis was motility negative. This concludes lab number 7, bacteria identification through functional media motility testing.